All right, y'all, what's up? So, comicbook.com did this exclusive with Sky High director Mike Mitchell, where he laid out what we would have gotten if they had went ahead with this sequel. I thought it was pretty exciting. I still think that they can go ahead and do it. Like, y'all need to go ahead and give us what we want. Before the millennials start getting too old and then it's completely out the window. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought what they had planned was exciting. I wish they had the opportunity to go ahead with it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so as usual, the link to this article will be in my description if you want to read the full thing. In the beginning, they're just talking about the history of like how Sky High came to be. They talked about the fact that Sky High only brought in $86 million, but at the same time, because of word of mouth, it's kind of transformed into this cult classic, right? So this traction was enough to get Disney to at least entertain expanding the franchise, as both a sequel and spin-off series, wow, were put into early development, but nothing has come from either in recent memory. And I'm just like, I don't know, there could be a way to do it. I know that everybody's talking about superheroes now, and we got, a bunch of people like taking stabs at the superhero genre, like, and some are really good, some are just like, okay, but like, I think I don't know, I want to see what y'all would do with it, right? So even if it never sees the light of day, there are fleshed out concepts for a Sky High sequel. Speaking to Comic Book in promotion of Kung Fu Panda 4, Sky High director Mike Mitchell noted that he would make it a priority to bring back the original ensemble for a hypothetical second installment. So this is what he said. All the original kids would be back again, including cousin Greg. That was one of his first films. Mitchell said of Sky High star Nicholas Braun, who went on to have a career-defining role in HBO's Succession as the aforementioned cousin Greg. Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Royal Pain. Kurt Russell would have to be back as well. Oh my goodness, Mary as Royal Pain was so much fun. It was so much fun. As for what Braun's Zack Attack, Winstead's Royal Pain, Russell's The Commander, and others would be up to, Mitchell revealed that all the former students would now be teachers at a new collegiate superhero campus. So I thought this here, I was like, oh, that's cool too, because like at first when I was talking about the Sky High sequel, like a potential Sky High sequel, hypothetical one, right? I was just like, it would be so cool if instead of, being kids in high school, now they're kids in college or they're students in college, and we get to see what, that would look like. I think also part of it was just me wanting some college stuff, some college media. I feel like a lot of times America is so obsessed with high school, that I was just in my head, I'm like, okay, I want some college stuff. Damn, like, which is why I really like that Gen V is here, right? But that was the first thing that came to my head when I thought of a Sky High sequel. But I did not think of them being teachers, and I don't know why I didn't think of that, but like that to me makes way more sense, because like there would be our age by this point, I guess, well, much older, I guess, older than us a little bit. Right? Older than, by us, I mean like millennials, but like, older, right? So of course there would be teaching, there would probably be an admin roles or something. So that way we get to see what our favorite characters have been up to, what they're up to now. So you're appealing to millennials that way, right? Or people who saw this, right? Whenever it came out, 2005, whatever. You're appealing to those people, but then at the same time you bring in younger people because of course the university teachers are going to have students, right? So of course, then you bring in Gen Z with that shit. So I think it could be fun. I think though, like, you know how a lot of times when something is successful, you'll have like these other franchises come out and try to copy that verbatim, instead of just building their own like identity or whatever. So my thing is that hopefully, just because they see the Gen Vs and the, like hopefully because they see that they won't try to lean too much into oh, it has to be a little grittier. Like, I think it should be a tad bit grittier, but because it's older, you're older, but it doesn't have to be like gore, blood on the wall type shit. And of course it wouldn't be because it's Disney or whatever, but like, it doesn't have to be that. Like, it can still be fun and cute and like, semi-family friendly, whatever. And don't, I just hope they don't go down the route of just like trying to copy what other superheroes franchises or whatever are doing now, because it's like, we like Sky High because it was Sky High, and that's what I want these like franchises or whoever to remember. It's like, we like the thing because it's the thing, because it's because it is what it is. It's not trying to be something else or whatever. Or, well, you could argue whatever you want to argue, but you know what I'm saying. It's standing on its own as a franchise, as a brand, instead of like trying to lean into, oh, like, let's make it like 10 times more realistic than it is right now. And I think that's, child, you're gonna let me start ranting about the entire superhero thing or industry or whatever, entertainment industry as a whole. But I'm like, just do not remove the campiness from superheroes. Y'all trying to make it tough and real, and do not remove the campiness. That's why we like the wacky ass costumes. That's why we do the cosplay. That's why you see what I'm saying? Okay, so he said, we figured all the kids are now grown up and they're all university teachers at a place called Save You. Save You. You just take all that fun and we bring it from the high school into the college years. It would be such a blast. It definitely would be. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I don't know. I want to see it, but y'all have to keep the heart of what made Sky High fun in the first place, in the first movie, right? Like, just as long as y'all keep that. Either way, regardless of what the future holds for the Sky High world, Mitchell looks back on his work on the 2005 film fondly, and still sees traces of that experience in the films he makes today. He said, I was a huge fan of that film as well. I've never had so much fun working on something. That is also to say Kung Fu Panda 4 was pretty great to work on as well. Both of them got to incorporate funny action too, which I think is really important. I love a film where you don't just get to be funny, but you get to really have fun and also insane action. Those films are similar in that way. So he was promoting Kung Fu Panda 4, as you can see, and they had asked him about Sky High and sequels and all that. And this is what he had to say, that they already had actually a concept or concepts planned out, fleshed out for it. And I have to say, like, that's fun. That's fun. Give me Sky High, y'all. I'm literally now this like old millennial, in his rocking chair, just screaming at the sky, where's my Sky High? Why did they fuck up the Matrix so bad? At the end. You know what I mean? Just screaming at the sky. Old man in his rocking chair screams at the sky. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think of this. Do y'all want a Sky High sequel? Do y'all want them to just leave it in the past? Do you think this idea was fun, cool? What ideas y'all have? Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace. All right, y'all, make sure that you're going to www.zeraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, the sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zeraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zeraxia.com, sign up, join the wait list, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.